why I suggested today that it's time just to fire Daboll. I don't know at this point what else we could do to give Daboll another shot. He's had 3 quarterbacks this year all look bad. He had 3 quarterbacks last year. He had 3 quarterbacks the year before as well. So you had Daniel Jones, Tyrod Taylor, Webb, then Daniel Jones, Tyrod Taylor, Tommy DeVito, now Daniel Jones, and Tommy DeVito and Drew Lock. Each year he's been here, he's had 3 quarterbacks. None of them look great. We got a building process year with Daniel Jones in 22, but that's it. Tommy DeVito's a little bit of a spark plug. Let's be honest, a little bit of a spark plug is because of the fact that the Giants had just been so bad for so long. We take anything as spark plugs at that point. The big game was the Packers game, obviously. That was the big win for him. DeVito had 158 yards in that game, guys. I wouldn't exactly call that an amazing game. It's just something's got to give. And to me, the consistent in this drop has been since Daboll started taking over play calling. He took it over slowly last year, took it over completely this year. He's got to go. I don't think he has the people skills to be a head coach. And it shouldn't be a shocker. He's a Belichick guy. And, I talked about the Belichick as far as him being a guy to bring in for the front office. His coaches have not succeeded. And that's why I say Vrabel. Because Vrabel is a guy who played under Belichick. He never coached with him. And he had success in Tennessee. The guys, if you look at the Romeo Cornells, Charlie Weiss, Josh McDaniels, those kind of guys, they just haven't flourished elsewhere. Joe Judge, that's another guy. Did not flourish. Daboll seems to have a little bit of that in him. He's a little hard-headed. He's a little, I'm going to win, I'm going to be successful no matter what. And doesn't see the writing on the wall. He's not successful. Same as he wasn't successful as an OC in Miami. He wasn't as successful as an OC in Cleveland. He wasn't successful as an OC in Kansas City. He just happened to get a good quarterback in Buffalo that I want to say he did nothing with. He obviously helped develop him. But at the end, Josh Allen was a guy who's going to probably develop because he wanted to. For those who don't know the Josh Allen story, when he went to go to college, he never got any big offers. This was not a guy that could pick whatever school he wanted to go to. He went to a smaller school, went to Wyoming, because it's the one spot he can get onto. And he had to fight his way there even. This guy's got fight. Guys with fight are the scariest guys to ever play at a football field. That kind of drive you can't teach. You got it or you don't. And I think a lot of his success is his fight, his drive. And, Daboll got a lot of credit for it. But I don't think it was him. I really don't. Because if that was him, we'd see more improvement out of the quarterbacks we have. We'd see a better running offense. And what else we'd see is a big drop in the Bills' offense since Daboll left. Do you see that, guys? I mean, honestly, do you see a big drop off right now? The Bills are scoring 29.1 points per game right now. That's what they're scoring right now, 29.1. That's what they did last year. 29.1, same exact number. Year before was a slight difference because they increased by 2.6 points per game, it says here, so 26.5. Not a bad offense, guys. So think about that. The Bills have not missed a beat without him. Josh Allen has not missed a beat without him. I think it's time to drop the whole Brian Daboll developed and made Josh Allen. Again, he was some of it. I'm not trying to take everything away from the guy. He was there. He was part of it. But when it boils down to, Josh Allen was the reason why. Because the kid has drive. Point blank. Has drive. And it's time to stop this BS of he made him. Because if he made Josh Allen, who'd he make in Miami? Who'd he make in Cleveland? Who'd he make in Kansas City? He's that good. And who'd he make now in New York? Like I said, he's not a quarterback whisperer. We bought into it. We all did, including myself, including Rob. We all bought into it because DJ had that really better first year. It was fool's gold. That's what it was. So, got to cut your losses. It's time to move on, guys. So, as Neymar says, I think it was more Ken Dorsey and Joe Brady. I think Joe Brady wasn't there at first. I think Joe Brady actually got there after Daboll came here. I can double check that. But he was with the Panthers, I believe, if I remember right, because he was part of the came over from, was it LSU? I want to say, yeah, okay, it came over from LSU. Okay, so he was the quarterbacks coach there in 22. Okay, yep, I forgot that was. I was thinking it was we have 1 year with Adam. So it was Ken Dorsey was there during Daboll's time. Joe Brady came over to be the quarterback coach when Ken Dorsey became the offensive coordinator. And then obviously he's now the offensive coordinator the last, 2 years now at that point. Well, I guess a year and a half, I guess. But yeah, like I said, it's time to admit that it wasn't him.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.